Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha by Omega and Rome. So in the previous episode we had a bout with Illyria and finally I can say that it's back in the fold, which is great. And now we are going to... we've ordered all of the buildings in Rome. There is a massive expansion due to the free investments that we got. So Rome is now working on its expansion. But we instead should think about what we're gonna do. We have a number of options here. And I think subduing Greece is probably the best one because we already do have Greece. Or stabilize and grow Africa. Let's go with subduing Greece. I think that one should be fun. So protect the Adriatic. Alright, we get that one. Eastern Adriatic coast. Apollonia. Let's go with Apollonia. Greek allies. Freedom first. Okay, that doesn't give us anything, and we can take Eastern Strike Fleet and foothold in Illyria. Dyrrhachium then. The Ionian coast. Okay. Ambracia, Passarbo. Go with Ambracia. Annexing Macedon. Ella. Sure. Now, what's the next one? This one is waiting for freedom first. Northern Sweep. Dardania. Oh, okay. So we need to take you guys. No, I actually have to do that. That's an interesting one. Alright, and home of a civilization. Attica. Ah, it's because of the Ptolemaic Empire. Alright. Well, that puts us into interesting situation. Do we have you? Yes, we still have you for the rituals. Alright, so you made it here. We need to continue building the roads. Oh, you're not big enough to build roads. That's interesting. That's not what I expected. Alright, Moesia Superior. I thought you were. I didn't realize that. So let's get rid of you. We could raise Greece or someone smaller. No, not really. I guess Macedonia then. Alright, you're here. That's actually not a bad place for to start. So you're gonna start building roads. No. This and this way. Then you're gonna go this way. And I would like you to... Wait, why aren't you showing me the roads? Come on. Okay, now you are. Then you're gonna go here. And there. Alright, you're gonna go back here and connect this way. So that's a convoluted way how to build a road. Alright, you finished your road or did you run out of money? No, you actually didn't build any. So you need to go over there, there. There and there. There. And then there. I don't think you can actually build a road across the strait, but hell yeah! Rome now has another trade route, so more olives. Because that is going to be really good for us. More food and national slaves. The fact that we still do not have other weather is a little bit weird, but fair enough, whatever. We could probably already declare war on Thrace, couldn't we? No, we still have a truce with them. Alright. I thought we didn't, but good. Why are we... Okay, it's because of the levies. It's because of the levies we have a... People are mad that we are actually building roads for them. I wish I was making that one up. But no. No, alright, Telemachus will have to go. But declaring war on them because of the territory is a little bit dumb. And if I'm not mistaken, they just fought Carthage? No, they didn't. They would have wiped the floor with them if they did. Alright, so if we declare war on Thrace, we are going to pull you in, and you in. So we have a lot of options there. We have more navies. How come? And you merge. We could potentially start building bigger ships, because we now do have the option Megapolarine. Naval movement speed is 7. Maneuver 0, but they are absolutely devastating. Doesn't show me their health. It's a heavy ship. Alright, Island Foothold. Island of Corkira. A defensive island in the Sea of Hostility or Centaur shipwrights. Corkira, where are you? Ah, it's this one, alright. Oh, okay, let's build a fort there. It's actually a reasonable thing to do. Liberate Greece. And now we just need to do these ones. Peloponnesian campaign. Alright, so we still need to declare war on you anyway. When does the truce end? It's an alliance. Oh, 3 more years, really? Alright, well that's fun. Now Tassus has been turned into a city. Let me build these 2 buildings here. Oh, unpopular console, no. Well, at least he doesn't have dementia, but he's a polymath. Crafty. And so cruel and jealous. Well, that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's execute a couple of people. They will come around. Okay, Tribunus Militum. Semproni are mad. Okay, you can take control of that, and Pannonia is gonna be controlled by Primus Sempronius Vindex. That's a proud man. So let's look a little bit on the culture, how we're doing. So we have a number of places where we are actually spreading the Roman culture. Most of North Africa is actually full Roman, same with these areas. Come on, how is this possible? With your Macedonian? What? I mean, there's 3 pops. So let's just move those 2 pops to here. It's a Hellenic Macedonian. Okay, so from Canusium. Yes, I can move 2 pops from Canusium and move 1 pop from Rome here to convert. Alright, now you're no longer... That was a waste, but that just made me mad. And I think it's the same thing here, right? Scaliot. Yes. So let's move... Or we could put the province legation here. But I'm doing this just for roleplay reasons, like... This is correct. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm gonna move 3 pops from Tindaris. Alright, and that means that we no longer have any other than Roman culture in our proper territory. Celebration, 704 gold. But sure, Boatia becomes happy. We can now import more weather. Alright, fair enough. You guys continue with that. Now, do we still build roads, or was that too bold and stopped them from doing it? No, you're building. Good. And the other guys... Okay, so you gave up a long time ago. Man, Greece is just beautiful. And yet another free slot. I think we're gonna start importing the wine. I know that it's not useful for us right now, but it will be down the line. So let's look a little bit into the future. Alrighty. So what about you? You're building? Yes, you're also building. Good. No, I'm not gonna grant holdings to someone. Alright, we get 184 political influence. So let me just check. Do we have all of you guys culturally enriching the local population? You do. Where else do we have Macedon culture? This is Imperator. But we can actually work on that. Same here, but we actually doing that. Alright, that's pretty cool. These are all okay, these are all culturally being enriched. That's amazing. What about here? How are we doing over here? Why are you guys... You are Roman, but the rest is still the Pontic. Veterans move on. Alright. Okay, guys, merge. Orator advances, nice. You guys are constructing, and the last guy. Alright, so we're investing heavily in roads, that's good. So, oratory. Oratory. What did we want? Command incentive. Or satellite status, tribute income, and maximum mercenary armies. Unlocks character interaction, offer protection. Is there anything that would actually help us with the subject's opinion? More. I would like to have more diplomatic relations if I could. But I think there's no more of these. Are there? Okay, so we're gonna probably go with... Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. So, hierarchy of responsibility. Monthly tyranny is lowered control range modifier and diplomatic range. We must ensure that there is always someone in a place to take the blame if our decisions backfire. That's not what I expected that to be quite honest. Bountiful hard list. 2000 gold, oh yes baby. We have a ton of things that we need to build. So you guys are a new building, build me a level 2 fort and a foundry. And with that we can actually forget about you. Aphane. So a foundry would be good. And a granary would be good here, to be quite honest. Alright, anything else? Serbinum. And the foundry, as usual. Lepreum. Yeah, you need to be converted. Alright. Messena, the same issue. You need to be converted. But we're gonna wait for more money before I order more buildings. So basically on a culture war again against the Macedonians. And yeah, it's starting to bear fruit. Only 1700 of them at this point. I'm gonna probably see a lot of them being converted. 29, I mean, you know, these outside of the cities, it's a slow process, but in cities, it is the fast. So Messena. Yes, a great temple. It will be a great temple. How much does it cost? 24/7. Now we're gonna wait. I don't want to run out of money when we're trying to build roads. I'm actually doing good on the road building. Boar hunt. Jealous, cruel. Alright, after the animal and die. It would be the best outcome. But I think he could take down a boar. He couldn't. So we have a new one. Righteous, disciplined, also cruel, polymath, tolerant, and embezzler. Righteous. Righteous, but also tolerant. Unbiased listener, that doesn't come to this one. We're righteous. So Nonus lost his office. We're gonna put him as a praetor. And we need someone really good here. Let's put you. I was really kind of sure that he will take down the boar. I don't mind, but again, I was pretty sure that he would take down the boar. Alright, that is you. Yep, look at that. We can see it in real time as the Macedonian population is dropping. We lost. Yes, we want more of that. And we got another import route in Rome. And the food is no longer an issue, which is amazing. So incense, marble. I mean, the incense would be good for the Hellenes. Alright, let's import it. And we need one more trade route. Which I think we can consider a possibility. Actually, no, this has to be an aqueduct, unfortunately. Alright, but you guys got 2 more. So you can put a marketplace here. And 1 more here. Once we get extra money, extra treasury. Because you can still grow. So the aqueduct will be built once you pass the threshold, and same thing for you. That can be a port, because again you will also grow. And same for you here. Alright, so we're definitely gonna get an extra import route for that incense. Come on, marketplace. And we're getting very close to the time when we can attack Thrace again. They lost... Well, actually, they didn't lose that much. Macedon was hit. But these guys still got 4,738 pops. So I need to be careful about how we station our troops here. To make sure that we work with every eventuality. Alright. Well, I think I can... Damn, I think I can and I have to actually save for this bad you. Because Ratia. Where is the army? Ratia, where are you? Because we need to... Come on, stop trolling me. Ratia, and you guys. You are... No, you're no longer building on the road, you actually finished it. So this is Africa. So Africa can be also disbanded. And the last one that we had was you guys. That's Macedonia. Yes, and it's connected, alright. So Macedonia... Macedonia, where are you? Over here. So this ought to tank our war exhaustion. Yes, 0.16, and I think I'm gonna invoke Dacio twice to make it faster. Let them drop together. Alright, here's that extra import route that I was talking about. Right on time. Atlas. Samproni want the spot. Cornelius Panza. Yeah, we don't even have a spot for them. Manius Sergilius will be the guy. So yeah, here we go, Sempronius family. Yeah, you guys are both terrible. Let's get Poitius. So we've been developing our territory quite significantly. I'm happy about that. And you guys are gonna start building those mills because we want to get more output out of here. Alright, so next target will be Thrace. That is without a question. And I think we will soon be able to do it once the... Or is the truce over? No, it's not. 3rd of May. Okay, so about 2 months, which is right about time to actually go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna end the episode here, and in the next one we are going to go after them. And let's just look at how we're doing. Yep, look at that. We're bleeding out Macedonian population basically live. So it's pretty nice. So yeah, our goal is gonna be to take the provinces of Europa, Bithynia Inferiores. I'm gonna need to take this as well. We'll take this one and this one, these two, just to connect. I might actually want to take this one too, and this is just stupid, but maybe we'll see the border guard. But I want this the most. Okay, and these ones we can take as well. They're actually, that's the funny part, they're not, they are unpopulated. Alright, so that means Europa, Bithynia Inferiores, Mysia Inferiores, and Armeos maybe? Or maybe Haemimontus. Let's see, generally I want the Bosporus under our control, which will open the gates for us into Anatolia proper and also northwards. I mean, I'm literally scared about fighting Parthia, because those little horsemen on their little horses will be a nightmare. But the same thing goes for the Hellenic Empire. Hellenic Ptolemaic Empire. So, you know, subjugating Thrace and taking this territory will be important for us either way. Alright, cool. Thank you very much for joining me. See you in the next one. Oh, hey, wait. Recheb. We've forgotten about you. And why can't I build anything here? You're disloyal. Really? That's interesting. I had no idea. Alright then, well that's gonna be interesting. What about you? You doing good? You're doing good. You're actually doing really good. So good that I'm gonna reward you with another fort. The culture here? Not Roman, Macaean. But the conversion should be, yes, it's going very well. And let's actually switch you to cultural assimilation. Same for you here. And same for you here. The coast needs to be Roman. Alright. Anyway, next time.